Well, GB, as we try to regain our composure here and collect our thoughts, we have the show to get to here.
Well, we do, and you see the extremely serious look on Naja's face. There's a reason for it. It has everything to do with what happened at the end of match 2 of this series. I'll tell you that in a second. 17.
The crowd here in the action building, they sound war ready. I know Owen Knight's war ready. Well, here he comes, GB.
Certainly. So we are in a best-of-7 series here, the Southeast best-of-7, and the people here love Owen Knight, but they may not be aware of what he did at the end of match 2 between him and Najasism. It happened at Classic City Wrestling, where Owen won the match, but after he won the match, he had some rather unsportsmanlike conduct. He clotheslined Naja, beat Naja down, and then can you imagine this? Owen Knight spit his gum on Najasism.
Wow.
So Naja, as you can see, is extremely serious. He lost match 2. Now the winner of this match clearly is going to have an advantage here. Can Owen Knight do it, or will Najasism have something in his back pocket for the working team captain? That's the question.
Well, ever since this best-of-7 series was announced last month, we've been chomping at the bit to see these guys go at it.
Yeah.
As you said, there's 2 matches in. They're tied 1-1, and here we are with match 3.
Absolutely.
And both of these guys put on a show everywhere they go, but especially here in Southern Honor Wrestling.
Well, this is what's so exciting about this best-of-7. Usually a best-of-7 is held over 2 locations, the home location and the away location. In this case, we're dealing with, get this, 6 to 7 different promotions that are going to host this. It's already been in PCW, Platinum Championship Wrestling. It's now come to Classic City Wrestling, and here it is tonight. Here.
Oh, look at that. Najasism tired of waiting. Owen Knight came out here feeling very confident, taking 2 laps around the ring instead of 1 like he normally does, and Naja had enough.
And look at the look of seriousness on the face, the gravity on the face of Najasism.
Heads up. Here comes another one.
Oh my God!
Over the top, somersault plancha. He landed on his feet and takes out the working team captain.
So we've known Najasism to be an incredible technician, an incredible acrobat, but this has now turned into something much more personal between he and Owen Knight.
Did you just see the look on Owen's face just now? It looked like he's kind of like, what just happened? A double stop to the back. Owen Knight, now the bell finally rings as both competitors are finally in the ring.
My Lord.
And Owen Knight doesn't know what hit him.
He certainly does. I know what hit him. It's called Najasism.
And that was a chop from Naja right across the chest. Here's a snapmare takeover. No, maybe not. Oh,
look at
Fist
that.
of Fury there and a spin kick and a kick right to the chest, and he sweeps the legs.
Let me tell you something. Najasism is literally saying this. Can I get to the yams? Because I got bills to pay. He's not here to play any games. He is here to get this win, and he's putting this work in right now on Owen Knight.
Oh, and almost a 3 count to start things off here. That was the very first pin attempt, and that was almost the final pin attempt.
It almost was. Owen Knight doesn't know what hit him because Naja has come out of the gate swinging here. And here's why. Again, it started off as a very friendly competition, but now it's all of that's gone out of the window. Naja is here to get redemption, and he's doing all of that. It has been all Naja here in match 3.
Owen now trying to counter. Naja blocked a punch, hit a kick. Second rope, Hurricane Rana, no.
He got caught.
Owen catches him, showing off the strength here.
He got caught.
He muscles him up, and a buckle bomb from Owen Knight. And looking for maybe a Saito suplex, a high Saito right in the back of the neck. Oh my gosh. And a super kick nearly took the teeth out. And there's a pin attempt, but it's not going to be enough.
Well, here's the thing. I think if this now becomes a mistake for Naja, if this turns into a power contest. Naja had to keep sticking and moving, because if it goes to power, Owen Knight wins this 7 days out of 7.
Oh, look at this. Naja blinded there, swinging wildly, and now Owen taking advantage.
Whoa.
And there's those lethal feet once again from Najasism, but Owen right back on the attack again.
And these 2 guys are fighting to determine who is the best in the Southeast. You don't need a title when you're dealing. Oh, wow.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker pin attempt here.
Count 2. You don't always need a title to determine who the best is, and these two guys have been working extremely hard in 2022. Najasism was the first man to qualify for the Rumble Jack earlier this year. When we started this year, matter of fact, this time last year, that man, Owen Knight, had just started a significant 200-plus day reign as SHW champion. These two guys have a lot to fight about to end this year.
What a knee from Naja, followed up with a forearm there from Owen Knight. These guys back and forth, GP, I'm telling you.
Listen, call Aaliyah because they are going back and forth. And I'll tell you what, whoever wins this match is going to have a clear advantage in this 7-part series.
Owen, though, look at this. Owen going to take a breather here, allow Naja to get back up to the ring. Apron, maybe.
And there's certainly a strategy to that. I'm not exactly sure, but we've seen Owen Knight do some really impressive.
Talk about the strength there. Muscling him over into that vertical suplex, and now a fist right across the throat.
And think about this. They want bragging rights. Count of 2. Owen Knight, of course, who won match 2 over at Classic City Wrestling. Now he wants to be able to build on that momentum. Think about what it would mean to be able to have 2 consecutive wins in this series over Naja.
Boy, I tell you, this crowd is hot here tonight, and they're getting a great opening match, but look at the head scissors there from Najasism.
Naja literally started from the bottom, and now he's here, and I'm telling you, Naja is absolutely ready for this one, and he's not willing to take a second loss.
Oh, look at that. Throw first across the second rope, and then there's that backsplash that he's known for. Owen Knight hooking the outside leg. Will it be enough? Not quite.
That is certainly, dare I steal a phrase, vintage Owen Knight. That's clearly a move that's definitely in his playbook, and Naja kind of caught a whiplash on the way into that, and so that really impacted him. As you can tell, he really is kind of winded at this particular point.
That's right. He already took a shot to the throat earlier, and that didn't help matters any, and now Owen Knight with the clear advantage. Going to go to work now with a double axe handle across the spine, and now a stomp, and another for good measure.
Listen, Owen Knight came here to do work, and he's thinking about it. This is what makes Owen Knight dangerous. He is now taking a very intentional pace, and we know Owen Knight is an Iron Man.
That's right.
He can go all night if he needed to.
Look at this, looking for a Uranagi perhaps. Now into a backbreaker. Great move there from Owen Knight.
And he held it.
And now a neck breaker.
Systematically taking apart Naja.
Another pin there, but still just a 2 count.
Let me tell you something, for wrestling purists, this is our kind of tea. We like this flavor of tea, and they are giving everything we like. Those best of 7 series, that throws back, it's a throwback to the 2 out of 3 fall kind of situations. But this is even more dangerous because you're stretching it out, not all in one night.
Naja just knocking the taste right out of Owen's mouth.
He absolutely did.
When you see the look on the face of Owen Knight, he's not taking too kindly to it.
Not
Perhaps looking for maybe a power up. No. Oh, look at this.
Could it be a gory? Oh, no, it looks like a submission.
He is. He's stretching him here.
Wow. What a brilliant submission there from Owen Knight, utilizing that power advantage. But Naja's trying to find his way out.
Naja trying to break free, but Owen locking it back in once again.
Oh, I'm loving this. And loving this.
And GB, with the GWH Awards right around the corner, there's a lot of nominations going around. Both of these guys have had matches, in my opinion, potential matches of the year.
Yeah.
We've had, look at this.
But look at that.
Naja trying to flip out of it.
He sure is.
But Owen using his strength to hang on here.
Heads up. Brilliant.
Almost a code red of sorts there to get out of that. Najasism planting Owen Knight.
Yeah, but Naja did not have enough strength to follow up on that. He was using that literally to escape from that submission move.
Both men down now, trying to figure out what happens next as they struggle, trying to get back to their feet.
They're absolutely trying to figure out, and again, remember, this is match number 3. The winner of this only has 2 additional matches to win in this series. It's so important to get the win on this one, and that's what they're fighting for.
Naja now, look at the agility of Najasism just springing up there. Almost into a stunner there. You see the whiplash here on Owen Knight holding the back of his neck now.
Certainly. And now Naja definitely has something in mind.
Did you see the height he got on that punch?
I certainly did.
And then a shotgun drop kick. He kips right back up.
Najasism is a living highlight reel, and he's got something special planned, but he's got to get his strength back. Owen Knight is clearly taking a lot out of him.
Heads up. A running European uppercut there from Najasism, and then the flying Euro.
And he kind of had some hang time on that one.
And here comes another one. Oh, instead it was a big boot, just paintbrushed. Owen Knight in the corner.
Woo, a haluva kick of sorts there. And now, clearly the advantage belongs to Najasism.
Don't let the size fool you. He's still got the strength. He had Owen up on his shoulders temporarily, though, as Owen able to escape. Sends Naja into the ropes. Oh, the spinning spear. That spinning spear, we've seen him use that before. Will it be enough? He hooks the outside leg. Oh, almost.
Listen, in case you didn't realize, Naja is one of the most creative artists we have in all of pro wrestling. And he's now trying to, look at this. He's got a look on his face. He's got a plan.
Looks like he's going up top. The aerial artist that is Najasism. We've seen him walk the ropes. We've seen him fly. What's he got in mind here?
There's literally nothing this guy can't do.
Owen, though, back up just in time. Naja taking just a bit too long.
And this is the beauty of this series, is you begin to know your opponent very, very well, such is the case here for both Owen and Naja.
Naja creates separation, but Owen able to avoid contact there, and now, look at this. The strength of Najasism. Don't let the size fool you. And he just planted Owen Knight. Can he capitalize and make a cover here?
That was impressive. Could that be enough?
Back press here.
Count of two.
But Owen able to get that right shoulder up just in time.
What a match we are seeing here. Shout out to all of you on IWTV who are joining us for this absolute classic. We're in the middle of a best of 7 series. It's match number 3 in this Southeast best of 7.
You know, I mentioned both of these guys all year long have had potential matches of the year, whether it was Owen Knight versus Joe Black, whether it was Skrilla the Great versus Najasism.
Absolutely.
And now these two guys in this best of 7, they've already had 2 classics, and now we're looking at a 3rd classic right here. And now the open palm strikes are flying, now the forearms. Ooh, and a big chop there from the working team captain, but he missed that time. And Naja caught him right in the face. Spinning heel kick there and a kick right to the chest. Owen's going to send him into the ropes, up on the shoulders. Could it be time? It's a Ushigoroshi. Ushigoroshi hooks both legs. Will it be enough?
Oh, my.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Somehow, some way, Naja able to kick out.
I think that caught Naja off guard because you were thinking that, like we were thinking, it was going to be a clock out.
Right.
But instead, he turned it to the Ushigoroshi.
Right, you're right, GB. You mentioned these guys know each other so well, especially in this best of 7 series, having matches so closely together like this.
That's right. And so here it is. They're both having to dig deep into their well, deep into their arsenal to figure out what can I pull out that the other person hasn't seen yet.
Naja pulling that knee pad back up, but now he's in trouble as Owen's got him trapped in the corner. He perches him up on the top turnbuckle.
And think about this. You mentioned this in the pre-show. Here at SHW, this is home turf for Owen Knight.
Oh, wow, what a headbutt there from the top rope. And now, Naja all the way up top. What's he got in mind? Oh!
He caught him! Oh, my God!
Reverse DDT!
Oh, my God!
No way!
What a move!
From the top rope, almost like a kind of an aerial cartwheel into a scorpion death drop.
Unbelievable!
I don't know what he calls that, but that was insane.
I loved it! And this is why we love seeing Najasism here at SHW.
You never know what he's going to pull out of his bag of tricks. But somehow Owen Knight able to kick out.
And look at this. Now there's frustration on the face of Naja. Naja's the one who issued this challenge. Can you imagine if Naja goes down two matches to 1?
Both men now back up, and it's just an absolute slugfest. There's a big step up enziguri there to the side of the head of Owen Knight from Naja. Naja into the ropes. Oh! The big boot from the working team captain.
It definitely, oh my God!
But Naja answers right back with a super kick of his own.
Naja's on fire!
These guys holding absolutely nothing back, now trading forearms.
And it looks like they almost knocked each other out with those strong forearms.
Both men are still barely standing. They're on spaghetti legs.
They certainly are. And the people are loving this here.
Oh, Owen missed with a big kick.
Oh my gosh.
But Naja did not miss with that one as he caught Owen flush in the jaw.
Certainly did. Here comes Naja.
But Owen's right behind him.
Oh my God!
A single leg lariat right to the chin.
Turned him inside out.
I thought he was going for a pin there, but he's got something else in mind apparently.
It could be time to wrap this thing up.
Trying to get Naja back up.
And there's the sign.
Oh! You
Good
saw
Lord.
Owen signaled it. And he nearly took the head off of Naja, and that's going to do it. Owen is now up 2-1 in this best of 7.
Woo!
What a match.
Wow. Big time win for Owen Knight. Owen Knight goes up 2 matches to 1, and we have to reiterate, that's 2 consecutive matches. He's got the momentum right now. This is a problem for Najasism, who issued the challenge in the first place.
But they did not disappoint. We knew this was going to be one heck of a match, and it certainly lived up to the billing.
Absolutely. Owen Knight, former SHW champion. He has done so much, of course, and what a year this has been. It's been a proving year for him. He has proven that he is that guy. He is the man who could walk away as the best wrestler in the Southeast. If he wins his series, he's up right now 2-1.
But all the credit in the world as well to Najasism. You see the disappointment, the frustration on his face right now. He's nothing to be ashamed of, though. What a match.
Wow.
You see Owen just mocking the crowd as they were chanting for Naja.
Yeah, Naja came with some of his fans. Have fans will travel. They traveled here to SHW, but Owen Knight, the former SHW champion, was just that much better tonight. I'm glad that there are at least, 3 more matches maybe?
We'll see.
This is going to be amazing. Wow.
What a way to, officially kick off the show.
Right.
Of course, we had the
unofficial kickoff.
The unofficial kickoff, and that was the first match of the show, and what a way to get started here. And we've got a lot more show left, GB.
You better believe it.